Yo, it's the surgeon. I'm going to tell you a story now. A true story. It's called About a Boy. I'm doing Acapella so you can hear everything that I'm saying. So just leave feedback. I'll start now. 6-year-old black boy, raised in a white background, got bullied in little school. From then on he didn't back down. His older brother said, "Hey man, you better act now." Next day went into school and the bullies got smacked down. 10 years old, he started to handle himself. Saw older boys in the park who was always handling wealth. He'd stop and stare, and they would call him racist names. Promised himself right there that this won't stay the same. A few months later, he got pushed past where his limit is, got a golf club and decided it's time to finish this. The older boy said, "What do you want now?" He swung the club at his face, causing him to knock down. Everybody's jaw dropped when they saw the boy flopped. After that, the racial attacks on him sure stopped. He was no longer seen as the little black youth, instead he was known as the little soldier in a tracksuit. This is about a boy who ended up with a high status, the heart of a warrior, and his mind is the bravest. Going through life being taunted by racists who used names towards him that were used on the slave ships. Started high school, the taunts began to reoccur. People in the higher years saying, "Look at that nigger there." At that very moment, he figured then and there, he had to put a stop to these words that he couldn't bear. He studied their faces, found out second and first names in all the places, where all the racists would get the bus home on a daily basis, made a few phone calls, said make sure you bring a tool. He waited across the road from the bus terminal right after school. He stood there patiently and waited for them to abuse him racially. They shouted "Nig Nog," which he replied, "Just you wait and see." His boys were stood there, waiting just outside the gates at 3. They all greeted him and said, "Point them out, Jakey B." "There they are, lads. Now it's time to make them see." "You sure you want to do this?" "Yeah, of course," blatantly. "You see, now why you shouldn't have been slating me?" His mind was set to get them all, no prison sees, no vacancies. This is about a boy who ended up with a high status, the heart of a warrior, and his mind is the bravest. Going through life being sorted by racists who used names towards him that were used on the slave ships. This is about a boy who ended up with a high status, the heart of a warrior, and his mind is the bravest. Going through life being sorted by racists who used names towards him that were used on the slave ships.